One of the key aspects of any software is the preferences window. This is the place where you tell the program how to behave. So in SPSS, I've seen that many people struggle to find the preferences window, and even after finding and opening it, they can't find the language settings. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to change the language settings. Like in any program, the preferences window is in the second menu from left to right. In this case, edit. So we click on edit, and usually this is almost like a conventional usage in any software. The options or the preferences is in the bottom of this menu. So we're going to click on options, and there we have the options window. Now, as for the language, you can see here that we can change our language from English to Chinese, French, German, Italian, and so on and so forth. So many people just select, say, German, click on OK, and as you can see, nothing happened. I remember when I started my master's on research, many people made the same mistake, and they were wondering why there was no change whatsoever. The problem is that in SPSS you have two language options, here and here. As you can see, the user interface is still in English. Now I'm going to cancel this quickly just to show you what this language controls. So for example, I have opened here a data set, and I'm just going to run a quick analysis. If this is the first time you're going to work on SPSS, don't worry about what I'm going to do here. I'm just doing this to show you. So as you can see, despite everything's in English, the user interface is in English. Now we can see here that these words are in German, and these words here are in German. So what this language option controls is the output. Okay, so again, if we change this from German to Spanish, and we run again our analysis, now you can see here that this information is being displayed in Spanish. Still we have our user interface in English. So if you want to change not only this information to this language but also the user interface, you just have to select the language you want, click on OK. Now you will be popped up with this little warning, so you just click on OK, and there you go. Now you have the information, in this case in German, everything. So let's go back to options and just select both languages in English. Click OK. Again, you have this little warning, just click on OK, and you have the user interface and the output text in English. Now going back to the options, you can change absolutely everything here. You have 11 tabs where you can change any aspect. So for example, the viewer, you can select which types of warnings do you want, the justification of the warnings, the notes, titles, the page titles, pivot tables, and so on and so forth. You can select the font you want. You can select the size, the color, if you want it bold, italic, underlined. And here, for example, in data, you have these options. Usually with the default values, you won't have to deal with this. Mainly you will just use it for the language, but still it's important that you take a look at this. Now in currency, you have this decimal separator is by default in period, but there are some countries, in Germany for example, where the decimal separator is a comma. So it's really important that you know that if you are opening a data file that have the values with the decimals and the decimals are really comma, that you change to comma. And now your task is just to browse around and see what you can find. Thank you for watching and see you next time.